Okay, so previous part we did our conversion of 19.75. Then now we're going to do our conversion of 13.365, right? And of course, 13.365. So 13.3625. Okay, so how are we going to do this one? Well, same method. We say, okay, 13 divided by 2. 13 divided by 2, what does this give us? Okay, this is 6 remainder 1. 6 divided by 2, what does this give us? This gives us our 3 remainder 0, right? And then we're going to have 3 divided by 2, which is 1 remainder 1. 1 divided by 2 is 0 remainder 1, and then of course this won't have any effect when we get to 0. So we have these remainders over here. So this is how we represent 13 in binary. It's just 1101. You can do the conversion back. Then now our 365, right? So this is 13. Now our 0.3625. This is where multiplication becomes e. This is where multiplication proves to be handy, because if we're using the value box to, it would be very hard to do this, because you have to, well, first of all, make the calculations, okay, to the power -1, -2, etc, etc. But this is fast forward. So we're going to start, okay, 0.3625. So remember, read this upwards. So then this is going to be times 2, right? So we multiply this by 2. 0.3625 0.3625 times 2. This is going to be 0.725. We maintain our 0 there, so it's going to be 0.725 times 2. So we multiply this times 2, which is 1.45. 0.45 times 2, so 0.45 times 2, which is equal to 0.9, right? Then 0.9 times 2, so multiply that by times 2, which is 1.8, right? So this is 1.8. 0.8 times 2, this is then going to be equal to 0.8 times 2, which is 1.6. These get rather long. Let me just copy this over to the next page, okay, so that we can continue without losing track. Then now we're going to, okay, 0.6 times 2 is then going to equal 1.2. 0.2 times 2, which is then going to give us our this is going to give us 0.2 times 2 is going to be 0.4. 0.4 times 2, this is going to be equal to 0.8. 0.8 times 2, this is going to be equal to 1.6. 0.6 times 2, this is equal to our 1.2, and then it continues going like this, right? It continues going like this. Unless I've made a mistake somewhere, let me quickly check. 0.3625 times 2, that's 0.5 times 2 again, 4.5. 0.45 times 2, that gives us 0.9 times 2, which is 1.8. Then that 0.8 is 0.16 times 2. Yeah, so this will continue going like this. It will more like continue repeating itself. So we can just quickly read this one here as 0 1 0 1 1 1 0, because this would then give us, again, this would be 0.2 times 2, which is equal to 0.4. Yeah, we repeat this sequence over and over again for 1 1 0 0 1 1. So 1 1 0 0 1 1, and this would continue continuously. So this then, we're then going to say this is how did we represent our as 1101? So it's going to be 1101.01011100011. So this then continues continuously. But yeah, so this is our representation of this number. Yeah, so remember, just do continuous multiplication. If you see it continues repeating itself, you can just terminate it at some point.
I think it's